Welcome to the Lynch video blog for Wednesday. So there was this big uproar this week when news emerged about this woman from Tampa and her plans to build a sex offender village in Lake County. In fact, she was considering Sorrento as the site that she wanted to have all these registered sex offenders congregate and live. So, in her words, they could be monitored and the children of the area could be protected. Now, on the surface, the idea of grouping sex offenders together in a remote area and keeping an eye on them sounds like a pretty good idea, right? Well, red flags went up, at least for me anyway, when it was learned that this woman from the Tampa area is doing this in a for-profit business that she owns. In fact, what that tells me is one thing here. She's going to have these sex offenders pay her to find them a place to live where they won't be hassled. All right? That's great, right? She gets rich, they have a place to live, and the poor people of Sorrento are stuck with these sickos as their neighbors. Not good. If this lady is so hell-bent on protecting the children and turning a profit, I'm fine with that. In fact, I'm all for it. Why not get some major investors and build these sex offender villages in very remote places? Sorrento, granted, it's in rural Lake County and not a lot of people live there, but people do live there. People with kids, families live there. There's schools. These sex offenders aren't congregated far away from these kids, and they're not protected in any way, shape, or form. So hats off to the people of Lake County and the Lake County commissioners who pretty much put the kibosh on this idea. Hopefully they'll keep an eye on this woman and her plans to build these sex offender villages, because I know it's one thing for sure. I don't want one coming near my neighborhood. We'll catch you on the air at 3 o'clock.